Have you ever stopped to ponder what business truly is? It's a term we use frequently, but do we really understand its essence? Is it simply about trading goods and services, or is there more to it? The reality is, business is an intricate web of relationships, decisions, and strategies, all linked together in a complex dance of commerce. It's a world that is as fascinating as it is complex. So let's start the journey. Unravel the complexity of business as we delve into its core components. So, what is business? At its core, it's a series of transactions. This is the simplest way to understand it, but let's break it down further. Think of business as a system, an entity that operates with a particular purpose. This purpose is usually to provide goods or services to those who need or want them. But these goods and services aren't given away for free. No, they are exchanged for something of value, and more often than not, this something is money. Now, you might be wondering, why money? Well, money is a universally accepted measure of value. It's a common language that allows us to understand exactly how much something is worth. So, when a business sells a product or a service, it's essentially saying, this is the value of what we're providing. Are you willing to match this value with your money? But there's another aspect to business that is equally important, and that's the concept of profit. Profit is the reward a business gets for taking risks, for investing time, effort, and resources into creating something of value. Without the potential for profit, businesses wouldn't have the incentive to innovate, to improve, to grow. So, to sum it up, a business is an entity that offers goods or services, exchanges them for money, and aims to make a profit in the process. Business, therefore, is an exchange of value. But it's much more than that. Business operates on a set of key components. Indeed, just as a well-oiled machine needs all its parts to function smoothly, so does a business require several vital components to thrive. Let's start with the idea. The genesis of every business is an idea. It's that spark of creativity, that aha moment that lights the path towards entrepreneurship. The idea is the seed from which the mighty tree of business grows. It's the solution to a problem, the answer to a need, or the fulfillment of a desire. Next comes planning. Once the idea is conceived, it needs to be nurtured with careful planning. This involves market research, competitive analysis, financial planning, and resource allocation. Planning is like a map. It helps you navigate the journey of your business, identifying the best routes and potential pitfalls. The third component is execution. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's where plans are put into action, and ideas come to life. Execution involves building a team, developing a product or service, establishing a brand, and launching into the market. It's the daring leap from the drawing board to the marketplace. The final component is evaluation. This is the process of assessing the performance of the business against its objectives and making necessary adjustments. Evaluation is the compass that keeps the business on track. It's the feedback loop that informs future planning and execution. It involves monitoring key performance indicators, analyzing market trends, and listening to customer feedback. These components are not standalone elements, but interconnected gears in the machinery of business. The idea fuels planning, planning guides execution, and execution informs evaluation. Each component feeds into the next, creating a cycle of continuous improvement and growth. In essence, the idea is the heart of the business, pumping life into every other component. Planning is the brain, directing and coordinating all activities. Execution is the hands and feet, doing the work and moving the business forward. And evaluation is the senses, providing valuable feedback and insights. These components form the backbone of every successful business. Each one is crucial, and together they form a formidable force that can turn a simple idea into a thriving business. In the grand scheme of things, business is a dynamic and intricate system. As we've journeyed through the complex labyrinth of business, we've unraveled its mystery, defined it, and explored its key components, each element contributing to the intricate yet harmonious orchestra that is business. Let's take a moment to recap our adventure through this fascinating world. At its core, business is an exchange. It's about providing goods or services to people who need them, in return for something of value, usually money. This simple concept forms the basis of all business activities, from the smallest lemonade stand to the largest multinational corporation. But as we've learned, business is much more than just an exchange. It's a living, breathing entity, constantly evolving and adapting to its environment. It's a complex system of interrelated parts, each playing its own unique role in the overall operation. We've identified the key components that make up this system: the idea or concept, the plan, the people, the operations, and the environment. Each component is vital in its own right, yet it's the synergistic interaction between these elements that truly brings a business to life. The idea sparks the flame, the plan provides the roadmap, the people are the engine that drives the business forward, the operations are the nuts and bolts that hold everything together, and the environment is the stage upon which the business performs. Understanding these components and their interplay is crucial for anyone involved in business. From students just dipping their toes into the business world, to seasoned professionals navigating the choppy seas of the corporate world, a solid grasp of these fundamentals is a valuable asset. In essence, business is a dynamic, complex, and exciting world. It's a world full of opportunities and challenges, successes and failures. It's a world that requires creativity, innovation, and a keen understanding of the fundamental principles that govern it. Understanding the essence of business is the first step towards mastering it. So, are you ready to step into the world of business?